Peace, love, and blessings. Peace, love, and blessings. I am back with another word. Just a real quick word, y'all. I had a dream last night. And it was very interesting. And so I felt like I needed to share because I feel like this is for some of y'all, okay? I don't know what I'm going to title the message, but just flow with me. So, I had a dream that there was this guy, right? And it was like I was, the fly on the wall, just watching everything go on. And it was a big, it was like a big garage place. And in order for you to get to the other side of the road or the other side of the bridge, you had to go through this garage place, like this place, right? So I remember seeing this guy go through the garage. When he went through, of course, he had to get like a little check-in. The guys at the front gate had to check him in and stuff like that. And so as he was traveling up, literally, like the way the road was, it was literally like going straight up. It was straight up, and it was literally real narrow. It was real narrow. And it was only able to fit literally like one car. Like if it was multiple cars, it was only able to fit just one car, like behind each other. It was no room to fit a car on the side or the other side. It was just straight up and down, right? Straight and narrow, literally. So I remember the guy getting to the top part of the garage place, okay, because he wanted to get to the other side. But when he got to the top part, it was like the exit was closed off and he couldn't go through. And when he looked in his rearview mirror, he noticed that there were cars behind him that were in line. So it was impossible for him to even reverse. He could not reverse and he could not move forward. And so the only thing that he could really do is keep his car and park. Did y'all follow me? The only thing that this man could do is literally sit still and keep his car and parked. And it started kind of making him panic a little bit because he was claustrophobic. It was like everything was just closed in and he was only able to just literally just stay put and stay in position. He couldn't go to the left. He couldn't go to the right. There was no way to exit. It was like once he was in, there was no way going back. And he had to sit there and wait patiently until the area was open for him to cross over into the other side. So this might be for some of y'all today, or even on your journey. Some of you may be feeling like you have been stuck in the transition period. Okay, some of you may be experiencing feeling like you are stuck. You feel like maybe if you move to the left, matter of fact, not even maybe if you move to the left, you can't move nowhere. The only thing that you can do is put your car in park and stay in position. And so I thought the revelation behind this was so dope because what the Father was showing me, although it's uncomfortable right now, the Father made it abundantly clear. Number one, you cannot look back. Okay, you cannot look back. Not only that, you have so many people that is looking up to you right now, and that represents the cars that was even behind, that car, the guy. It was all the cars that was behind. If you look back, number one, you're going to turn into a pillar of salt. But number two, you're going to let so many people down. And so if you've been on this journey where you took the straight and narrow path, you have to continue to go. You have to continue to, press forward. You cannot look back. You can't look to the left. You can't look to the right. You can't even look behind you. You have to continue to stay in position and waiting on the Father. The only thing that this man could do was literally just make himself comfortable, make the best of the situation, and keep his car in parked until God gave the green light for that exit gate to come up for him to go through on the other side. And so that's where many of you are at. Many of you felt like, yes, I left Egypt to go into the promised land, but I feel like I'm literally in the middle of Egypt and the promised land. When am I going to officially get over to the promised land? When am I going to officially, transition into the promised land. The Father said to wait. The Father said to wait on the Lord. The Father said to be still. He said, peace, be still. He said, don't look back. Don't be tempted to look back because of your current circumstances where it's making you feel super uncomfortable, making you feel like you can't make no other moves. He has you in this position for a reason. He wants you to stay in position, because when he opened this door for you to cross over and you're not paying attention, guess what's going to happen? It's going to end up shutting right in your face, and then you're going to have to wait again. And then you're going to be frustrated with the Father. So right now, listen, the Father is saying, I want you to be still and know that I am God. I want you to sit still. I want you to patiently wait for me to open up that gate. You are getting ready to cross over. But right now, I need you to put your car in park and to stay in position, to make sure your heart is right, to make sure you are learning what patience really is on this journey, to make sure you're not looking to the left or looking to the right, to make sure that you are not even looking behind you, because the old things have passed away. And not only the old things have passed away, but again, you are paving the way for many, many people that has left Egypt. And the Father said, do not go back. If you go back, you will be cursed. If you go back, things will be way worse than what it was before. Do not go back. He said to stay still. He said to be still, stay put, stay in position, keep that car in park until I give you the green light. We're not waiting on man to release. We're not waiting on man to release the green light, or we're not waiting on man to give us the green light to go through. The people that was working inside of that garage, they did not even have the authority to allow people to go through. They had to tell people to wait in their car until the gate opened. The person that was in control of that gate was the Father. And so we got to stay in position. Because if we move to the left, if we move to the right, or if we walk, go backwards, guess what? We're stepping out of God's will. We're stepping out of the position. And guess what? The moment we do that, we're going to miss it. And then we're going to have to start all over again. So again, I want you to be still. In your stillness, trust the Father. In your stillness, it don't matter if you don't understand what's going on. In your stillness, trust the Lord with all of your heart and lean not to your own understanding. Be still. And it reminded me even of the scripture, Matthew 7:14. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life. Only a few found it. You found it. And because you found it, it ain't no backing out. It ain't no turning around. You got to stay in position. No looking back. Okay? So, God bless you. I pray that blessed you, because it blessed me. And peace, love, and blessings. Y'all have a beautiful night. I'll be back with another word. Peace.